Valley Club, it is Summon Rush Day for the Tholen Foulbeard Fusion event. So we're gonna open some Sacred Shards. We're gonna open some Ancient Shards. Hopefully we get lucky with the progressive drop, but we are definitely gonna score for the Tholen Fusion. If you're ready to see what we get, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you're having an excellent day. And I hope if you are going for this fusion for Tholen Foulbeard and you're opening some shards, I hope you get really lucky. I hope we get really lucky too. And if you get some value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. At least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content every single week on this channel. But let's jump into the game because Summon Rush is in full effect right now. And we have a boosted summon chance, a progressive chance going on right now. And for the characters that are in that summon, the progressive chance, Graco's Turndrake, one of the new characters from this patch. First time that he's been made available. Looks like a good character, but I'm going to go for one of these other characters. Also, we have Feral Barkhorn from the Sylvan Watchers, Mighty Uugo from the Shadowkin, no, not the Shadowkin, the Skinwalkers, Dune Herald Zaris from the Barbarians, and Lady Kimmy, she is from the Shadowkin. I'm going to go for Feral because he is a Sylvan Watcher, and previously we did manage to pull the Faction Unity champ, Blade Corso Caldor from the Silver Watcher, so I want to try to build them up. And then we have a choice from the epic characters from our Ancient and Sacred Shards. Now, I wouldn't recommend pulling any Primal Shards during this because there's no double chance for mythical characters. No double chance for legendaries either from Ancient and Sacreds, but might as well pull these if you're going for the fusion. Now, as far as your epics, you got a choice from Uugo, Ilsinia, and Phoenix. Now, Phoenix is a great damage dealer. Ilsinia is one of the fusion champs for Lady Mikage. So I think I'm gonna go for Ilsinia first, although Phoenix would be great for our account. Uugo is a great champ, but I do want to remind you, if you are starting a brand new account, you don't have to get lucky in a progressive drop. You can get Uugo for free on day one using the download link or that QR code that just popped up there. And if you use that QR code or download link, not download a new copy of Raid from the iOS store or the Play Store, you're gonna get 4 epic characters for free, including Uugo. You're gonna get Uugo on day one as soon as you're done with your tutorial. Once you reach level 25, you're gonna get Tagoar. I got to level 25 on day one. Tagoar, one of the best epic revivers in the game. Level 45, you get Fayne, great damage dealer for the clan boss. And as a new player, I think the clan boss is one of the most important areas to focus on. And then at level 50, you get Mausoleum Mage, another great epic support champ, great for keeping your characters alive. And remember, as soon as you are done with your tutorial, enter one of these codes to get a free legendary. All of these characters are good. However, I think my top choice would be the fusion character, Tholen Foulbeard. You can get him with the code Demon Slayer. Tuhanarak, also a great support champ. You can get her with the code Desert Queen. And the code that I used as I started my account is for Sun Wukong with the code Monkey King. But at this point, I think I would go with Tholen if I was starting a brand new account. But you could choose any of these champs. If you look at the points for the Summoner Rush, we need 3,500 points for the rare. And if we want to get the epic, that is 6,100 points. I think I want to get the epic and not waste time fusing a bunch of other characters. So we need 6,100 points, and the scoring for this looks just like it has in the past. It is 500 points for every Sacred Shard. We're getting some points for Primal and Void Shards, but like I said, I don't think it's a good time to open these right now. Void Shards and Primal Shards, personally, I like to wait to open Primal Shards when there's a double chance for a mythic character, and I'd like to wait for a double chance for a legendary from these Void Shards. But we're gonna open some Sacred and Ancient Sand to find out how many exactly we need for this 6,100 to make the most efficient use of our roster. What I did, I went to ChatGPT. I saw someone posted something on Reddit, one of these past fusion events. So what I did was posted all the shards that I have, the target that I want to get for, that I want to shoot for, and what all these shards are for. And they gave me a few different breakdowns, few different types to do. But I think what I'm going to go simplest, most effective plan, at least according to ChatGPT, 8 Sacred Shards, which is going to be 4,000 points, 100 Ancient Shards, which is 2,000 points, and 100 Mystery Shards. We're not going to open these on the account, but because there's a champ training event going on, we're going to need a lot of food, and we're going to get the food from Mystery Shards. So open 8 Sacred, 100 Ancient, 100 Mystery should get us exactly to 6,100 points, and then we'll have a few left over for the champ chase event. So 1 Sacred, 13 Ancient, and 188 Mystery Shards. So So that is what we're gonna have left over. Let's go into the orb chamber, and unfortunately, I only have 9 spots on my roster right now. I do have to do a lot of cleanup, and because the champ chaining tournament is going on right now, I think I'll do it after this video. So we're gonna do a separate opening for our ancient shards. We got 100 of these that we're gonna open. We're gonna open 9 of these sacred shards right now. Let's get some progressive chances in there. I think I want to do Feral, and do I want a damage dealer or do I want another character for the Lady Mikage fusion? I think the damage dealer would help us right away. We're still a lot of characters away from that Lady Mikage fusion. So we'll go with Feral right now, or Phoenix right now. Phoenix and Feral. Let's go. What do we get? Let's go with our first one. Hopefully we get lucky. Let's go right away. Let's go. First one right off the bat. Epic legendary. It is purple, so it is an epic. And who is this? Oathbound. Who is this guy? Let's go look him up, see if he's a good character. All right, not total trash. 3.5 on hellhades.com for Oathbound. And looks to be pretty good for Spider, pretty good for Dragon. I think this character is gonna go into our vault. I don't think he's better than any of our banner lords right now, and I don't think he's better than other characters that we're building for some of these dungeons right now. So decent character, but I don't think he replaces anybody in our roster, at least not for right now. So let's go back into the game, go back into the summon chamber. Let's actually close this out. Go back into these, and we got a little higher chance to get Phoenix. Let's go. Do we get Feral? Let's go. Let's get a gold. Gold, 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 gold. It's an epic, but who is it? Ooh, who is this guy? Hoskarl. And Hoskarl, 3.5 also on hellhades.com. Looks like a decent control champ, has a lot of stun. Looks like a decent champ for Spider. We are building our Spider now, so I don't think he's gonna make the Spider team that we're doing, at least not for the Spider 20 team that we're shooting for right now. Stuns, AoE, and a 50% chance of placing a stun here. Remove stun from allies and increases defense, increases resistance, and is immune to stun debuffs, and increase the damage by allies when attacking enemy with stun debuffs. So really relies on stun. Looks like a decent champ, but I don't think he's gonna be fitting into our immediate plans right now for what we want. So let's go back into the game, back into the orb chamber. We have opened 2. We have 6 more, and hopefully we get a legendary. What are the chances again for the legendary? I think it's a low rate. Yeah, it's only a 6% chance. So hopefully we defy the odds. 6%, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Give us a gold. Defy the odds. Let's go. It is another epic, but who is this? Who is this? Shani from the Shadowkin. And Shani from the Shadow King, I think is just gonna go into our vault. Really good for this Frost Spider. Has an interesting kit here. Poison sensitivity on the A1, has increased accuracy, increased attack, and an HP burn. So poison sensitivity on the A1, but an HP burn on the A2, an AoE, and increases duration of debuffs by 1 turn. So I guess to fully utilize this champ, you need another champ that applies the burn or applies the poisons, because she applies the poison sensitivity. I think she is gonna go right into our vault. I don't think she's gonna make our Shadowkin faction wars team, at least not for now. All right, we have a few more. Let's go again. We are on that 25% chance to get Phoenix. Let's go. Let's go. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Let's get a gold. 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 Oh, it's taking a while. Is this a gold? What is this? It's taking a long. Last time it took a long time. Oh, it's just a bad one. It is a duplicate for Farrakhan the Fat. Great champ. He has a all ally attack. HP burn, poison. The ally attack is on this one. Crit chance, crit damage, and it goes to all allies, and then all allies will attack except for this champ. Great champion, but we already have him. We already started to build them for some of our dungeon content right now. So great duplicate, but it go right into our faction guardians and help the rest of our epic barbarians. Let's go again. All right, we got 4 more. We've opened 4. What do we get on this one? Can we get legendary? 6% chance, baby. All right, it is another epic. Ooh, it is a Grizzled Jarl. I don't know. Wait, it's another dwarf. I don't know if he's better than some of our other dwarfs. Let's go look him up. And Grizzled Jarl, 3.5 on hellhades.com. Another non-trash champ, but nothing that really stands out. Great for the Demon Lord, great for the Spider. 2 areas that we're trying to build right now. It has a heal reduction on the A1, has an increased defense, a block debuffs on the A2, AoE attack, and 75% chance placing a decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Interesting thing here, destroys the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. So no healing for 30% with this A3 at least. So looks to be decent for Spider, but we're already in the process of building our Spider team right now. So don't think he's going to make that. I think he's going to go right into our vault because I don't think he replaces any of our dwarves that we already have for our faction wars. All right, let's go again. We have not pulled a great, I take that back. We did pull, what is his name? The Cupidus a little while ago. So hopefully we get another one. Hopefully get another really, really good legendary champ. Jeez, I'm forgetting my words here. Let's go. We got 3 more of these. Let's get a gold. Come on, give me a gold. Give me a gold. Come on, Plarium, give me a gold here. There's another epic. Oh, there's the guy we want, Fenex. All right. So since we have him, I guess we could go for the next champ. This guy is really, really good. I've been wanting to get him. We got 2 great damage dealers, and we have Whisper, we have Fenex, we also have Inquisitor Shamil. We haven't built any of them, but he's gonna go into some great damage dealers. AoE attack, blocks buff, block after stills, decreases bomb detonation effects, cooldowns when Talia's on the same team. I think we do have Talia from previous pulls. 1 enemy, extra hit of the target under any debuffs, and enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived when it is fully ascended. Also, the A3 attacks 1 enemy, 60% chance of placing a decreased defense and a decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Big damage dealer, and is the best of the bunch so far. 4 on hellhades.com. Really great for the ice golem, both the hard and the normal ice golem. So he is a champ that we're gonna start to build. Once we have some issues with the ice golem, we're gonna start to build him up. Let's go back into the game though, and since we already pulled him, let's take him out of here. Yeah, let's remove him and go for the epic for a Lady Mikage fusion. All right, we got 2 more. We have increased chance for epic for this character here, but hopefully we get Feral, the legendary character. We got 2 more. Come on, give me a legendary. There's another epic. Who is this? Malga Steel Girdle. Lots of dwarfs that we're getting. Let's see if this is a good champ, see if she'll replace anybody in our faction wars. And I would say Melga is a win. 4-star on hellhades.com. Another great ice golem champ, so maybe Helga and Fenex will team up to do damage to the ice golem. Also looks like a good for the Scarab King, which we're not really we're not struggling with the Scarab King right now. That's gonna be later that we're struggling with Scarab King. So 1 enemy attack, 50% chance of removing a random debuff from an ally. Cannot remove debuffs from this champ. Shield on all allies for 20% of this character's max health. There's a continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns, so that's great for protection against that ice golem. Revives 2 random allies, 20% HP, 20% turn meter. Okay, so decent revive, and place a shield buff on the revive allies equal to 30% of their max health. So I guess it's a decent champ for that for the ice golem. Gives protection, not a huge damage dealer. So I guess if we have Melga and Fenex, we have that protection from Melga and then that huge damage from Fenex, can start to build a possibly better ice golem team. All right, we have 2 more sacred shards. We have opened 7. We are going to open 1 more. Do we get this epic fusion for Lady Mikage? Do we get a legendary? We have not gotten a legendary in our last full few pulls. Let's go again. 1 more for this one. And all right, what do we get? Legendary, come on. Oh, it's another epic, but it is, who is this? Miroka from the Orcs. And Miroka looks like a very average champion. Not a bad one, not a good one. Doesn't really stand out in any areas, especially any of the areas that we are struggling with. So that is it. That is all that we pulled. We got a few good ones. We got Fenex, and we got, what is the other one that I can't remember the name. So let's go see if we can add anyone to our faction guardians. I think we definitely can add that Farakin the Fat to our barbarians. Let's see if we can add any other barbarians. We have just Farakin, but Fenex, Miroka look like some decent chefs that will be helping our roster down the road. Hopefully you got some value from this video. Hopefully you got a lot better pulls than I did. Hopefully you got a legendary if you were pulling for this summon rush. But that is it for now. We're gonna clean out our roster, do this champion training going on, and hopefully have enough space to open those 100 ancient shards. We probably will have to be clearing out some of our roster while we're opening that, but we're gonna be back and open those 100 ancient shards, and then we'll just open our 100 mystery shards offline. But that is it, guys. Hopefully did get some value from this video, and if you did, leave it a like. Check out some of the other videos on the channel, and of course, if you want to start a brand new raid account, use that QR code up there or the link in the description. Just start off with those 4 epic characters for free. And of course, use one of those codes down below to get a free legendary right off the bat. I will see you guys next time. Good luck with your pulls. Hulk Fist Bump, ValleyFlyin out.